Hey there, Gemcer. Welcome to your reading for the month of November 2025. Welcome to Shredding La Velle Tarot. I hope you all are doing well today. This is going to be a cusp reading for the sign of Gemini and Cancer. So if you're on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer, this should resonate with you today, okay? All right, Gemcer, let's dive right in. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. We're going to do your overall current energy first to look and see what you have going on right now. We will then look at the recent past. We will then look at the beginning of the month of November, the middle, and then the end of the month of November for you, followed by the Big Bubba Mac portion of the deck. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull an Elemental Empath Oracle card for you, okay? We've already pre-shuffled the cards. I don't know why I keep shuffling. Holy Spirit and Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Gemcer, overall current energy. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups in the reversal. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with obstacles right now. Okay, you are figuring out ways to work through these obstacles with the 4 of Cups in the reversal. It's like new approaches to old problems, new events and possibilities, enthusiasm for life, getting back out there, breaking out of one's shell. 7 of Wands can also represent that you are, you have an idea of what you want or what you're working towards in your mind. This is a card of conviction. So knowing that you're working towards something is the reason why it's working out for you. It's like, I want to have this promotion. I'm putting in the work. I'm showing up early. I'm leaving late. I'm doing what I got to do. And now you're about to get the promotion. That's the 7 of Wands. You also have the 10 of Cups, which is happy family, happy home life. This can represent some kind of completion, or this can be happiness in oneself, okay? If you're not, on good terms with your family type of deal, okay? All right, let's look at the beginning of the month of November for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, show me the beginning of the month of November for Gemcer today, please. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Tower, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, wow. So Tower is your first card out for the beginning of the month. Not your first card, your third card out for the beginning of the month of November. Okay. 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. It can be collaboration, working together with other people, or getting recognized for the work that you do or your skill set. Okay. Collaboration, working together. Okay. Knight of Wands is fast-paced, quick action. This can represent sometimes someone that's acting a little too quickly, but getting stuff done. All right, very active energy. The Tower is a shock to the system. This can be good or bad. Usually it's perceived as bad, but I like to read it as good whenever I can. Okay, 9 of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. This means that you've made it through all of the obstacles that have been placed in your path so far, and you're very close to a victory, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify the beginning of the month of November for Gemcer today, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more 4 for Gemcer, please. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, you have the 2 of Wands. Knight of Wands, you have the 8 of Wands. The Tower, you have the full card. And the 9 of Wands, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So, with the 3 of Pentacles, you have the 2 of Wands, okay? So you could be collaborating with other people, or you could just be getting recognized for some kind of work that you do or your skill set. Now, the 3 of Pentacles is someone that pays attention to detail, okay? They've really mastered their craft. They really know what they want. They're good at what they do. The 2 of Wands is planning, preparing, and coordinating. So this could be something that you planned for some of you. Others of you, it's like you have some idea in mind and you need collaboration or working together with other people in order to bring it to life, okay? Knight of Wands, you have the 8 of Wands here at the beginning of the month of November. This is quick results. I feel like you are someone that's, just high energy, or you get stuff done really well, whether you're high energy or not. You know how to get stuff done, okay? 8 of Wands is quick results. This can also represent traveling, moving, going on vacation, or something happening very fast but in a strategic manner, okay? With the Tower, you have the full card. So a shock to the system over a new start or a new beginning in life, maybe something that you weren't expecting. This can be a move. This can be anything new, any type of new start, a new mindset, a shift. Okay, what's the Tower with the full card for Gemcer at the beginning of the month of November, please? Okay, you have the Emperor in the reversal. You could be giving someone a Tower moment or sending someone through a Tower moment here, Gemcer, because you have a new start or a new beginning in life. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles, possibly an Aries or Aquarius. You also have Scorpio here, okay? Take it as it resonates. Could be any sign, general reading. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles also at the end of the month of November. So you do have 999 here, which is a completion and a new beginning. Okay, new beginnings are on the horizon. You're very close there, and you have the Fool card at the beginning of the month. So I would say clearly some kind of new beginning. Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. It means that you made it through all of the obstacles that have been placed in your path so far, and you're very close to a victory. Nine of Pentacles means that you've learned some independence and some boundaries along the way, okay? So maybe it hasn't been super easy for you to get there, but maybe necessary for some of you, so that way you can learn necessary boundaries in order to be the person that you're meant to be, okay? In the middle of the month of November, you have the Six of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles, so you're having to move on from something here, Gemcer. Okay, the Six of Swords is moving on from the choppy waters to something a little bit calmer. It doesn't have to be physically moving on from something. It could be like a mindset or something like this. You have to move on from or let go and release in order to get to where you want to be. The Ten of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy. This is everything that we want and desire. The Ten of Pentacles is happiness, okay? This represents what you're leaving behind. So in order to get to this, you're having to leave something behind, okay? With the Ten of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords here. So some kind of ending happening, it looks like, okay? Stressful ending, probably. Ten of Swords is something that is dead, done, over with. This can represent feeling backstabbed by someone or someone's feeling backstabbed by you. Nine of Swords is someone very stressed out, stuck in their head, having a hard time going to sleep at night, worried about the future or concerned about the past, okay? Excuse me. Knight of Cups, you have the Four of Swords. Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor. This can be someone that is able to obsess completely on a task at hand, okay? This can also represent someone that enters into any relationship slowly and with caution. Knight of Cups there. Four of Swords is rest, relax, recover, taking time for yourself or needing to, okay? This can also represent reflection as well. I feel like some kind of ending that you're having to move on from is causing you to like, all right, I need to go inwards for a minute. I'm kind of surprised we don't have the Hermit here, okay? Six of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands. So Six of Pentacles is nurturing energy. This is an equal give and take. This can be that you're very nurturing as well, or you're getting onto the path in order to receive some kind of equal give and take in your life and your relationships, okay? Five of Wands is conflict or competition. This can be realizing that you're on two different pages with someone, okay? Could be learning from the competition for some of you. I don't think that's the case here, but very stressful ending. You also have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom and the Six of Swords at the top. And it's a very clear message in tarot. Whenever you see two sixes in a reading, it means that you're on the right path or you're getting onto the right path. Spirit's helping you there, okay? Very nice. Okay, at the end of the month of November, you have the Ten of Pentacles with the Judgment card. Ten of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy. This represents what you are leaving behind after you move on from Earth. The Judgment card is the ending of something, but not necessarily the beginning of something else. This can also be a call to action, okay? So I feel for some of you, in order to get to this Ten of Pentacles, which I think you already have in here, right? Do you already have the Ten of Pentacles? You have the Nine there. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. And you have the Ten of Cups at the beginning. So you do have the Nine of Pentacles here. You are close to this Ten of Pentacles, what it is that you're building. The Ten of Pentacles is not something that we ever actually obtain in this life, okay? It's what we're always working towards. So it's good to come out in a reading. I mean, it's confirmation that you're on the right path. But for some of you, you're having to take action in order to do something to work towards this, okay? For others of you, this ending had to happen so that way you can get onto the path of where you want to be, all right? King of Wands, you have the Three of Pentacles. So definitely taking the lead here or being seen as a leader with that Three of Pentacles. You also have Three of Pentacles at the beginning of the reading there. Let me check really quick, see if there's any other threes. I don't see any. Yeah, okay, just making sure there's no other threes from what I can tell. Anyway, King of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. Some of you still could be seeing 333 a lot. Set plans into action and let your thoughts, something about, okay, set plans into action. I remember that part, okay? So King of Wands, and let your personal strength be the guide. That's what it is. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, working together with other people or getting recognized for your work or your skill set, okay? Nine of Pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, you could be in this independent energy. That doesn't mean necessarily that you're single, Gemcer. It just means that you don't really have to have other people around you or in your life in order to be happy, okay? You're fine being independent. This is also someone that has learned boundaries. Since you're in this energy, you're attracting this Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is good luck, good fortune, things working out in your favor, and this is based on work and effort that you've already been putting in. So I'm really liking that for you, okay? And I didn't even realize you have the Wheel of Fortune twice here. And the Wheel of Fortune is card number 10 in the Major Arcana. So obviously you have 10-10 here with the 10 of Cups there at the beginning of the reading as well. So could be seeing 10-10 for a lot of you. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Two of Cups. This could also, for some of you, be good luck or good fortune or some kind of flow state, being in the flow, happiness with a significant other or a business partnership, okay? So whether you're in a relationship or not, like I said with the Nine of Pentacles there, I feel like you have some happiness here, okay? You're happy by yourself or you're happy doing what you're doing. So looking very good for you, Gemcer. Let's get Big Bubba Mac to clarify some of this reading for you, see what Big Bubba Mac has to say about it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, show me the cards that I need to see for Gemcer for the month of November 2025. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spirit Message Oracle card as your first card out, and we have Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. Spirit Message Oracle card. Let's get a Spirit Message Oracle card for you, okay? One off the top right here says, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Okay, one more time. It says, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this, okay? What else for Gemcer today, please, for the month of November? Taking small steps is better than not moving at all, okay? Taking small steps is better than not moving at all. If you have big goals, big objectives, break them down into smaller goals, smaller objectives, and just start there. Okay, you got to start somewhere. What else? Look inward. Some of you are looking inward at this time. You're being guided to look inward there. That's the Four of Swords energy, reflection. What else for? Somewhere in the reading, I saw it. I remember it. Okay, we have Leo in the near future, I think. Nope. Okay. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have Leo somewhere in your chart, something about Leo. What else for Gemcer today, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, message from the Ancestors Oracle card. So these passages can be a little long, so bear with me here. I have to do an Elemental Empath Oracle card at the end, and that one's probably going to be long. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Gemcer. Ancestors, what does Gemcer need to see today? What do they have going on? What do they need to know? One more for Gemcer. Okay, I'm putting those back. One more for Gemcer today, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We have air and breath. Air and breath is your card for today. Let's read it. Air and breath. There it is. Okay. We come into the world with a breath and we exit the world with a breath. In between, it's estimated that someone who lives to be 80 years old has taken 672,768,000 breaths. The air we breathe reminds us of the perpetual exchange of one type of air with another. Trees and other plants exhale the oxygen required by humans and other species to live, while we humans and other beings exhale the carbon dioxide necessary for plants to live. This delicate balance allows multitudes of life forms to exist. This ancestor also reminds us of his presence, and when wind appears, whether it's a gentle breeze on a warm summer day that cools and caresses the skin, or an unexpected and powerful gust that nearly knocks you over. The greater intensities of this moment can show up as powerful hurricanes or tornadoes, stark reminders of the extraordinary power of this ancestral being. That is what the card means. This is what your ancestors would like you to hear today. No matter what circumstance you find yourself in, pay attention to your breathing. You tend to habitually have very shallow breaths, which restricts the flow of air in and out of your lungs, and in turn causes your body to tense up. This can create a holding pattern with your muscles, as if you're in survival mode, preparing for fight or flight. Whenever you become aware of this tension, pause, take a few slow, deep breaths, and let your lungs and body absorb the oxygen that the plant and tree people offer to you in this remarkable exchange. It is a time for you to be especially attentive to your breathing, as it will be the simplest way to manage the stressful circumstances you find yourself in at present. Step out of your usual routines for a while and allow a deeper, slower breathing to bring you to full presence. Allow this ancestor to remind you, perhaps through a gentle breeze, to breathe deeply and slowly, okay? Wow, I feel like I should have probably listened to that while I was trying to read it, because dang, okay. All right, Gemcer, so paying attention to your breath could be very beneficial for you at this time, especially if you're dealing with stressful circumstances or situations here in the middle of the month of November. I did almost forget to mention, Gemcer, but this month is Mercury retrograde month. It starts on November 9th. And it ends on November 29th. So we're still in the shadow period right now. It lasts for about 2 weeks before Mercury retrograde starts, and it lasts for another 2 weeks after Mercury retrograde ends. So we got about until December 15th for the shadow period to end. So be aware of that, okay? That could be part of the reason why you have the separation here in the middle of the month, or some kind of falling out or an ending or whatever's happening here. What else for Gemcer? Red jasper. Could be beneficial for you to work with red jasper at this time, okay? Red jasper helps with the fear of failure as well as the fear of success. It encourages honesty and to live honorably. What else for Gemcer? We have the wormed method. This is a part of the Stay Sober and challenge. This is a challenge that I created on TikTok. Wormed method is write, exercise, read, meditate, and do Duolingo. That's where you learn another language, okay? You do this every day for 6 months. That is the Stay Sober and challenge. That's one method of it anyway. What else for Gemcer? You can look at that on my other platforms if you would like to. They're in the description box below. Tongue-tied when they're around you. You have somebody that just don't know what to say when they're around you. They can't get the words out. That's probably going to be happening a lot this month with Mercury retrograde, okay? What else with Gemcer today, please? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Aquariuses. You could be dealing with an Aquarius Pisces cusp, or you could have Aquarius or Pisces somewhere in your chart. We have daughter. You could be a daughter. You could have a daughter. You could be dealing with someone's daughter. Something about daughter is significant. What else? Something about a daughter could be significant here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hearts, Hidden Secrets, Oracle card. We're going to get one of those. You got a lot of Oracle cards in your reading. Hearts, Hidden Secrets, right off the top says, apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Somebody wants to apologize to you, or they want an apology from you, okay? We have leave a message at the tone. I feel like maybe you're not answering this person, you're ignoring them, or they're ignoring you. Someone might call you and leave an apology on your voicemail. All right, one more for Gemcer to pull it all together, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have made the right choice. So there is some kind of choice that has been made here. It is the right choice. If you're wondering, yes, you made the right choice, okay? Doing what you need to do for yourself. I like it, all right? Okay, Gemcer, let's get an Elemental Empath Oracle card, okay? for anyone leaving early, because these passages are pretty long, so bear with me, okay? Thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes from everyone. Thank you for the donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or follow me on social media, all of the information about that will be in the description box below, okay? Be sure to check out New Age Lifestyle Shop while you're down there. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for Gemcer today, please. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they have going on? What do they need to focus on for the month of November 2025? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Death and Rebirth. This is the element of fire, card number 5. Okay. Some of you might be life path number 5. This is my card right here, baby. I'm the element of fire and life path number 5. Okay. Death and Rebirth. Let's read it. Expression, death and rebirth. Okay. The nature of life is change, and with that change comes the death of the old and the birth of the new. It is an ever-flowing cycle of existence, a process of transformation and transmutation. You are a phoenix. This card is reminding you that you are a phoenix and an alchemist. You are a transformational being capable of rebirth and change, transmuting emotions, situations, and beliefs from lead into gold, from pain into healing, is your innate superpower. Your power is there. Trust this process even through the painful bits. The phoenix has to burst into flame in order to be reborn, and though not every rebirth process is so dramatic or painful, it can sometimes feel like it. The more we allow the process to take place, the less painful it is. Resisting and letting go. Resistance to the flow is one of the most painful aspects of life. We want to hold on, make something last longer, end sooner, or change right away. There is a flow to the process you are going through, and it's time to ask yourself what you need in order to feel safe enough to let go. How can you tap into the flow? This card also asks if there is something that you are holding on to that needs to be let go in order for something new to arise. This could be anything from a relationship, old beliefs, or a job to your identity or your lifestyle. What are you holding on to? Like the phoenix that must burn into flames to be reborn, we must also allow the old to burn away. Potential blocks. Are you forcing yourself to let go before you're ready? We often know what we need or want to let go of, but rushing the process prematurely can set us back in the long run. Part of the transformation is timing. Stop pushing and just wait. If it's painful, find ways to alleviate the pain instead of pushing for it to be gone. An exercise that you can do. Feel into the areas of your life that you are struggling with. You can journal, draw, or visualize how each area feels. Lean in and ask yourself what part of you is pushing. Are you pushing to hold on to something that is no longer serving you, or pushing to get rid of something you don't want anymore? How can you bring some compassion into these areas of tension? What do you need in order to feel okay with how things are going? Okay. Wow. So I don't know how I feel about this necessarily. So for some of you, maybe there's a situation that you're holding on to that you probably should let go of. Okay. For others of you, you could be trying to get out of a situation or a spot here where it's like, it just feels like it's not serving you. You're bored with it. You're over it. And you're like, all right, let me just move on. Well, this is Spirit's way of saying, what can you do differently to try to bring some compassion in? What can you be like, how can I make this better now while I'm still here in this situation? Okay. I want to get a Archangel Michael Oracle card for you. I just want to see what Archangel Michael has to say at this time for you, Gemcer. Any advice or anything you need to know? A prayer that you can do if you need to focus on anything. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for Gemcer for the month of November 2025. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they have going on? Any advice? 1, 2, 3. One more 4 for Gemcer, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is your life's purpose. It says, a prayer that you can use. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Okay. In some aspect or another, Gemcer, it doesn't necessarily have to be career. I feel like for some of you it could be, obviously. Okay. But this is like you getting on path. You have the 2 6s in the middle of the month of November. It feels like a really uncomfortable transition here, but you are getting on path. It says this is your life's purpose. One more time, I'll read it. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Okay, you can pause that and read it aloud if you would like to, Gemcer. All right, Gemcer, great reading for you today. Thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. You guys are amazing. If you would like to book a personal reading or follow me on social media, all of the information about that will be in the description box below. Please be sure to check out New Age Lifestyle Shop while you're down there. We have a lot of great things in the shop for you. Also, thank you for your donations and for the people that hyped the video and for your super thanks. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Anything else you need to know about me will be in the description box below. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. We'll see you later.